Yo, it's your boy Shut Cookie here with my reaction. I'm gonna be reacting to Dax. The song's called Book of Revelations. I'm very interested in this song. If you guys ever seen like my reaction, I think it's a Deconverted Man reaction. I do talk about Revelations. Like I do think Revelations, honestly, the Book of Revelations has the most proof out of any other book, in my opinion, of like proof saying like God is real. So this is my opinion. So anyways, let's get into this. Wait, what does it say? I want to read what it says. Where will your spend where will you spend eternity? Okay.
These pills are meant to help me sleep, but always keep me wide.
This man got zombies. Okay. This video is gonna be interesting. I already got this. I'm wondering what he's gonna talk about though.
I can't sleep. I keep thinking about this. What if, with everything that's going on, the world really is coming to an end?
Well, even if you don't believe, like scientists say, oh, the world's coming to the end, like sooner or later, like the world will come to the end sooner or later. Like even scientists say that. I mean, it ain't gonna last forever, so that's for sure. So either way, if you believe or don't believe, scientists still say the world's gonna end eventually. So
What if, with everything that's going on, the world really is coming to an end? Then what? What if it isn't a lie? What if we make it to heaven and don't get inside?
See, I like that how he came out right away. He's pretty much saying, like, okay, like I feel like he's kind of saying it to someone else, so she's not saying like, oh, right away he believes and this is what he has to say, but he's saying pretty much, what if it's not a lie? Like, what if people, or the, like people that are Christians that are saying the Bible is real and real? What if it's not a lie? What if everything in there is actually true? He's pretty much saying that, which is honestly, if you read the book of Revelations, if you really have that think of thought, it can be somewhat scary. So I'm not gonna lie about that.
Then what? What if it isn't a lie? What if we make it to heaven and don't get inside? What if we get to the gates and see God on the other side and he looks us in our face and says our whole lives we've wasted time? What if we can't go back? What if we can't redo this life and get one second chance? What if
Like, I honestly believe this personally. Like, I know people believe different things and stuff. I think I believe you only get one shot at this life. So I believe like you have to try to be the best you can be. Like, be remembered in a good way, not a bad way. Like, always be a better person every day. Learn every day. Try to be just the best you can be. Treat everyone kindly, good. Like, yeah. So be remembered in a good way, because I just think you only get one shot at this life. Whatever your belief is or whatever it is, I don't know. So
what if we can't go back? What if we can't redo this life and get one second chance? What if our future happiness is memories of our past, while we burn forever haunted by the devil's laughs? Why? Why do we push them away? And why do the ones we work to keep never actually stay? Why do we focus on tomorrow?
I think we need to rehear this before I say anything, because what he just said is probably the most true thing I ever heard in a song. So before I even say anything,
what if our future happiness is memories of our past, while we burn forever haunted by the devil's laughs? Why? Why do we push them away? And why do the ones we work to keep never actually stay?
Facts. Why he said? Why is it the people we push away stay? Why is it the people we try to keep go away? I never heard anything so true in my life ever, because that is so true. Like, I won't say like everyone I push away like that like stays. Like, there's some people, they like, honestly, they're bad. Like, if they're not good for you for your life, honestly push them away. But there's honestly people that weren't good for my life, and like, I did push them away, but they tried to stay and stay and stay. I was like, yo, you're not good for my life. It's like, you're not. It's like, no. So it is somewhat true. But people you try to keep, like good people, they do end up going away. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is. Like, it is somewhat true. I'm not saying everyone you push away stays. I'm not saying everyone you keep goes away, because that's not true either. But it happens a lot. So
Why do we push them away? And why do the ones we work to keep never actually stay? Why do we focus on tomorrow and forget about today and smile in everybody's face?
that's fact. I said this so many times in reactions now. I don't know how many times I said in reactions now. But it's like, why do we focus so much on the future and not on today? That's facts. Like, people do not focus on the today. I always say, focus on the now. Focus on today. Like, tomorrow is another day. It's just another day. But like, tomorrow, yeah, you should have some plans like set up for the tomorrow. But like, focus on the today and what you're gonna do today. Cause like, that will get you somewhere. I promise you, that will get you somewhere. So
Focus on tomorrow and forget about today and smile in everybody's face and try and act like we're okay. Why do we live this way? Why do we hate?
oh my goodness. I'll let me stop for a lot on this one. He said, why do we pretend and smile like we're okay? I say this all the time. I say this all the time. It's like, I say, don't fake smile. Don't fake smile. Don't try to be positive. I say, forget that. I tell people, forget that. Because, like, I feel like this is messing up your own, like, whatever you have going on. I think that messes up even more because you're faking it. You're not being real. You're making things, in my opinion, worse because you're not fixing anything. You're just letting things pile up, in my opinion. Like, so, like, instead of like faking smiles, say, I'll say like saying it, like, but don't fake smile. Like, don't. I always tell people, don't fake a smile. Like, I know people at work, like, work tells you, oh, you gotta smile, make the guests happy and stuff like that. It's like, if I'm not doing good or something, like, yeah, I'll be nice to the guests, but I ain't gonna smile. Come on now. Like, you should always be kind to everyone. Doesn't matter what you're going through. You should always be kind, but you don't always have to smile. Like, so this is my 2 cents.
Stay. Why do we focus on tomorrow and forget about today and smile in everybody's face and try and act like we're okay? Why do we live this way? Why do we hate? Why do we fight? Why do we act like there's time and got more than one life? Why?
He said, why do we act like we got more than one life? He's like, why do we act like we got time? And I said this before, time just goes by fast. And someone said it in my comment section, it goes even faster the older you get. Like, I'll say that's pretty true. I mean, I haven't seen that be wrong yet. But yeah, why, he's like, questions like, why do we hate? Well, like, we can always say, oh, that's just part of human nature, yada yada, but are we doing anything like trying to change the hate, Just like have hope there will be no hate. Do we have any hope? Or are we just like living life, oh, it will never change, so what's the point, So You always have to have hope in something, and like hope something will get better and try to change things for the better.
Why do we act like there's time and got more than one life? Why? Answer me. Why? 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 I'm older and looking for truth. I'm holding my faith in my hand, but the pain in this world has been shaking it loose. I used to have so much to gain. Now I have so much to lose. They say I'm crazy for looking for answers. I say
He said they say I'm crazy for looking at answers. I don't think you're crazy, man. I think you can find answers everywhere in anything. Literally, I think you can, well, alright, I'm a Christian, but I do think you can find some answers in evolution. Honestly, I try to find facts and whatever it is. I try to find facts and logical thinking, and try to study on whatever it is, whatever is, if it's against what I honestly believe, have no bias against it, and actually read what it's saying, and like what's the facts and what's the logical thinking behind that. So as long as it's like something good and not something like bad, of course. If it's something good, always trying to find something to get from it and learn from it. Find some logical thinking, find some facts from it. So I think you can find a lot of stuff, a lot of answers. So
in this world has been shaking it loose. I used to have so much to gain. Now I have so much to lose. They say I'm crazy for looking for answers. I say they're crazy for not getting proof. Vision is blurred. I'm over concerned. I'm looking to God to see if life with him is something I've earned. The devil's been watching. He's trying to recruit. He's been waiting at every turn. I'm driving this life on the highway to hell, but I won't burn. Fuck. We know the difference. We know what is wrong and we know what is right. But Satan is strong, God, and most of your people are losing the fight. So what if we fail? What if we can't escape his?
Wow, he's like, why are most of your people losing the fight, God? Like, why are most Christians losing the fight, or losing like themselves, basically? Wow, jeez, Dax talking. I didn't think his reaction been like this, but it is now.
Satan is strong, God, and most of your people are losing the fight. So what if we fail? What if we can't escape his lies? What if we can't change? What if he still controls our minds? Where do we run? Where do we go? Who do we talk to? We look around and everyone we see is lost too. What if life is just
man, that is true. It's like, I'll say, yeah, that's pretty true. It's like you look around, everyone's lost too. It's like they're trying to find their own answers, or they're trying to ignore it. Like it's one of the two. They're trying to ignore it, or they're trying to find the answers. Which I don't think you get answers to everything. I don't think, no matter how much you look, you're not gonna find answers to everything. Like there's just no way. There's just no way. So it is hard. I'm not gonna lie about that. It is hard. So
where do we run? Where do we go? Who do we talk to? We look around and everyone we see is lost too. What if life is just some test that we all do? What if you were busy when we called you? Where are your parents?
I'm tired.
Come on, let's go. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. What if hell's on earth? What if being born is dying and dying's birth? Would that mean?
ooh. I had to stop. I didn't even have to break that. I'm not even gonna try to break that down, but I had to stop that because, jeez, he changed that beat. He changed his voice, and he might make me cry on this one. Jeez.
I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. What if hell's on earth? What if being born is dying and dying's birth? Would that mean life's not God's gift, but the devil's curse? And to live was to be evil because its words reversed? What if the devil entered a pastor and he church? What if we looked for the truth but didn't know where to search? What if the books they said to read have never been your words? What if we chose to follow you but we still had that urge?
Wow. Man, I do like this song so much because like he started off saying like what if, like Godson, now he's saying what if this is all a lie? Like what if it is a lie? Like what if like the priest pretty much said, oh, if the pastor is like pretty much is Satan basically, and he said, what the words written in your book aren't even your words. That's wow, that's something to think about right there. Wow.
The books they said to read have never been your words. What if we chose to follow you, but we still had that urge? Will you forgive us for our sins and let us in your world? God, we at the gates. We couldn't see, hear, and touch you, but we had faith. We know we messed up, we human, and we make mistakes. So we just begging we get in and that you'll have grace. God, what if we didn't mean it? What if the place we grew up forgot to teach us? What if we never even...
Woo! Jeez. He said, what if the place where we grew up doesn't teach us? I don't want to say it's in the Bible. I think it is. I think it is. I don't want to be wrong about this. I don't want to like quote something wrong, but I'm just going to say it, and hopefully I'm not wrong. But I believe it says in the Bible that if you never heard like of God or like heard anything, that you would like if you die you would still go to heaven because you never heard of him. So how would you like I don't. So I think it says that. If not, I'm sorry for saying something wrong. But so.
You know we messed up, we human, and we make mistakes. So we just begging we get in and that you'll have grace. God, what if we didn't mean it? What if the place we grew up forgot to teach us? What if we never even got the chance to go and seek it? Then what? Then what?
Dear family, we're in scary times. Nobody has the answers. Just make sure you spread love and believe. My name is Dex.
It says to be continued. It is part 2. And is as good as this? Or better? Jeez, because this was like. Yeah, this song was by far the best Dax song I have ever heard, and probably the best, like, believe or not believe song I have ever heard in my entire life. Like, it's like, oh, what if this is true? And like saying like whatever he had to say and saying, what if this is actually all a lie? Like playing both sides, which is insane. He did a very good job. So I think he did. This is by far his best song. By far, probably the best song, like for that. So yeah, give me a like, give me a dislike, give me something to react to. Anyways, peace out.